Hi, it's Danny and welcome to Cars, Bikes and Bands at Symmons Plains Raceway in Tasmania. Hey, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. There's some great cars here today, so let's check them out. So this is James with an awesome car. Check this out, a 1956 Cadillac. How'd you get this, James?
Just found it on eBay.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
Just tickling the old keyboard and thought, might buy that.
Yeah, just always looking, and went into the mainland there on a trip and sitting back, and I was looking for a Buick actually.
Yeah, okay.
And this came up on eBay, and the guy had had it for sale for a while. I was a bit surprised, and I just thought, geez, I couldn't stop thinking about it.
Oh, and why wouldn't you? Look at the length of this thing, James. How long is it?
6.4 metres.
6.4 metres, and I think actually that's the distance between the actual front seat and the back seat.
Yeah, almost. It only just fits in the shed.
And they've got a couple of little like dicky seats in them too, which is quite interesting. What are they all about?
Oh, well, they just pulled down out of the back of the front seat.
Oh, yeah.
So it's actually called an 8-seater sedan.
Yeah, okay.
I did make a version of that with a dividing window behind the bench seat, and that's actually called the limousine.
James actually said it was an ejector seat for his mother-in-law, so there you go.
Yeah, I'm not that keen on sitting on it. Yeah.
So you must love driving it around.
Oh yeah, it's awesome. Yeah. It just drives like an old Fairlane, really.
Yeah.
It's so smooth.
Well, like you're sitting in your lounge chair at home.
Yeah, it is.
It'd be awesome.
Really
you take it to many car shows?
Oh, a few, not all of them.
Yeah.
I just sort of pick them really.
Yeah.
Since I've got it, I've joined some groups, and I tracked down the original owner that imported it.
Oh, how cool is that?
He's in Newcastle.
Yeah.
And he's given me all the history of it. It was actually sold.
Awesome.
Sold new as a funeral director's car in Springfield, Oregon.
That's the thing. Once you get one of these cars, you're bitten by the bug, and you really want to find everything about these things, don't you? And the 50s, what an era! Unfortunately, I wasn't born then, but I missed out, and it looked like such an awesome era, James.
Oh, you would have been a star, wouldn't you?
I reckon. Yeah, cruising around. We'd be able to pick the chicks up in this thing, wouldn't we, back then?
That's true. Yeah.
I must say I had to talk to Adam about this one. It's a Barbados green LC GTR. Was that right, mate?
That's correct.
That's good. How long have you had this?
20-something years.
Yeah, right, okay. So you bought it off the bloke next door, you were telling me?
That's right.
That's right? You loved it that much?
Yeah. I owned one before this one.
Yeah.
But it's a bit far gone to.
So these GTRs, obviously they come out with a 6-cylinder in them. Yeah. Did they come out with triple SUs or triple Webers, or what do they come out with?
An XU1 had triple SUs or Strombies or Webers and the GTR just had a stocko.
Yeah, cool.
I think it had a 161.
Yeah, right, and you've done a bit more to this though, haven't you?
Yeah.
So what have you done to it?
So it's a turbo 173.
Yeah.
It's got EFI on it.
Yep.
It's got a Motec 800.
Jeez.
Yeah, 9-inch.
Yeah.
Single rail.
Right. I noticed it's got some roll bars in this machine. So do you race it, or?
I do a few club days and stuff out here. And,
okay. Oh, here at Symmons Plains. Yeah. Okay.
Pretty much a street car. But,
So are you affiliated with any club at all?
No, not at the moment. No. Sometimes the light car club, but I normally only get out here once every couple of years.
That's good. Mate, it's a good looking machine. It's a really good looking machine, isn't it? Yeah, and she sounds all right?
Yeah, it's pretty
good. Up and go. Yeah. That's good. Look, there's not many of these about. We were just talking off air about these, the LCs, even the old LC 4-cylinders. You don't see them anymore either. So if you've got one at home in the shed, polish her up and bring her out here. That would be great.
Yeah.
Well, I've just come across this car and I haven't seen one for years. A 1976 Centura. It belongs to Matt. it originally came out with a 6-cylinder, but you've done something pretty wild, mate, to this, haven't you, eh?
Yeah, well, I bought the car probably in 2004.
Yeah?
Yeah, just modified it. Had a 360 sitting around. It had a bit of horsepower in it and looking for a car to put it in, so just, yeah, just a couple of slight mods to fit it in. And yeah.
So did you actually chase it down, or you were after one of these?
I kind of knew of the car, the previous owners.
Yeah, okay.
So yeah, I knew that it was a good shell.
So you put a thumping big V8 thing in there to drag it.
It's got a nice 360, yeah.
Just a little 360. Yeah, that's the go. So do you drag it often? Do you do it these days?
These days it's probably only a couple of times a year, but I want to do a bit more.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, the car's basically street duties nowadays.
Yeah, okay.
Cruise it a lot with the family.
There's a lot of guys doing that.
Yeah.
But why would you want a sort of a blown V8 semi-drag car for the family to take around? Blockies in Launceston?
Just because of how tough it is, just to, and how quick you can jump on and off the gas.
Yeah, that's it. And people love that raw power, don't they, mate?
Yeah, the power's pretty instant in it. There's no waiting around for it. Yeah, really good for the straight line stuff. Really.
Yeah, that's straight line.
Really, yeah.
Just give it a heap of gas.
Built for big horsepower motors. Pretty much, 6-cylinder was a good donk anyway. So. You know, but I've always been a fan of the Hemi 6, but as you progress, you like the V8 power, so yeah, step up to
What is it with you Hemi Mopar guys? You just love that grunt. There's something about it. No keeping it just stock standard original. I've just got to find the biggest engine and just whack it in and see what it does down the quarter mile.
Well, yeah, the key thing is with them, they're always a good motor to make power pretty stock anyway, so it didn't take too much to get the power out of them, kind of thing.
Yeah, that's good. Oh, well, thanks for bringing along today, mate. She's a ripper. I just could not believe the size of the engine in this thing. It's great. Brad's got an awesome car here. It's a 2015 Mercedes-Benz. Tell us all about it, Brad.
Yep, it's a 2015 AMG GTS Edition 1. So it was actually the first car that Mercedes Australia brought into the country to release the GTS. It was actually the car that was used on their magazine cover.
Right.
And it was in all the press releases. So
gee, that's a bit of a coup.
Yeah. And
now, Brad was telling me he's only had it for 2 weeks, but he was on a mission to get the car he really wanted, and this is the car, isn't it?
That's right, yeah. So there are a few Edition 1s around, but most of them have the standard colours, so you can get them in the yellow. They've released a golden yellow colour. And a couple of other standard releases. As far as I know, and I haven't had Ben's confirm this yet, but that's apparently the only one in Australia in red.
Right.
And it's optioned with everything that comes with the Edition 1 pack, carbon ceramic brakes.
So it's pretty special then, mate?
Yeah, it's quite unique.
How do you feel driving it? Do you feel really good driving it? Because it's something that you've always wanted and you've finally found it.
Yes, I mean, they're an amazing thing. It's driven quite a few before I picked this one. And interestingly, you can find a few of them exactly the same model, but they all have little
different characteristics, haven't they?
So this thing, it's set up a little bit more aggressively than the standard car. For the track sessions, for the journos. So
I did notice in the middle in the console there all those buttons which you apparently said that you can change it to suit the way you drive and the conditions as well.
Yep, that's right. So you've got different drive modes, which a lot of Benz have. So you can, that particular car has individual settings for gearbox response, power output, so it can be quite gentle and relaxed in comfort mode, or it can be very, very aggressive in race mode. It's got pretty relaxed traction control system, so when you put it in race
the boy
mode,
does come out in you sometimes, Brad.
Choose rear tyres, but great car, and the fact you can customise it, as I said, so for Tassie roads you can have the sharp engine response and the gearbox response, but slightly softer suspension setup, so that you can handle some of those potholes and pretty average road conditions. So.
Mate, it's a fantastic looking car. I'm a little bit jealous, but I really appreciate you bringing it along to the Cars, Bikes and Band show today, mate.
That's a great show.
got a really interesting car here. I really don't know what it is. It says JBA on the badge. You better explain what this car's all about, mate.
JBA stands for James, Barlow and Ashley. They're the blokes that actually founded the car back in 1936.
And you said it was based on a Ford, is that right?
It's based on the Jag-AMG TD.
Yeah, okay.
Which is, they called it a Falcon.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's got Falcon running gear on it. It's got a TD, 14 front end and rear end.
What an interesting car. So it's actually a kit car you put together, is that right?
Yeah, and it was built in Western Australia, it was.
Okay.
And the bloke that built it, I actually got in contact with him.
Yeah.
And I was speaking to him on the phone about some stuff about the car, and then he sold it to another fella.
Right.
Which lived over there, and he moved to Tasmania.
Yeah.
And he had it for about 6 years, and I bought it about 10 months ago off him.
So what's the fascination with this particular car? Have you been following this sort of car and thought I've got to have one of them one day?
I've always wanted either a hot rod or an old car.
So it's just the intrigue,
It's just the intrigue, yes.
Right.
And I just love the shape.
Yeah.
The shape of the car.
It's a beautiful
and the
car. Yeah. Right.
The car's actually original paintwork, everything on it's original.
Right. Okay.
And it's about 30-year-old.
Yeah.
And it's got leather interior.
What an interesting car.
Walnut dash and everything.
I'm really struggling to ask you questions because it's one of those cars that I don't know anything about. I just didn't know where to start, so that's why I've left it to you to explain what this car's about. And I really appreciate you bringing it out today for people to have a look at it.
Yep.
A lot of people will pull you up and ask you questions, wouldn't they?
They do.
G'day folks, my name's Trevor Munro. I'm here with Danny. I've got a 66 Mustang. Got that from America about 6 years ago. I come out from San Jose in California, and it's a beautiful car to drive. And the guy that bought it originally in 1966, he died a few years later and put away in storage for 30 odd years, and got it out here, and it's only done 32,000 miles, and it's been authenticated, and yeah, lovely car to drive. Just been around the track for 15 minutes and got up to about 75, 80 mile an hour down the back straight. Had a good time, and a great day out of Symmons Plains. If you come out here any time, come out to enjoy yourself. It's a great day.
Look at that, said like a real pro. And what I really love about this particular car, Trevor, is it's original stock standard. It's beautiful. It's even got white seat belts in the darn thing. Can you believe it?
Yeah, my wife gave me the seat belts 3 years ago for my 70th birthday. And I spent 3 days and 3 cans of CRC getting the old bolts out.
I did.
And I finally got them out, and I had to redo them a little bit bigger for the new bolts. So did it all, and they're really good. So it's been a real.
What is it about a Mustang? I mean, they're so popular with resurgence, of course, of the modern day Mustang. Right. But what is it about a Mustang?
Yeah, I got my mate here. I come out with Graham Davis. Come out here in 1966, and Norm Beachy bought a Mustang over here.
Yes, he did.
And first Mustang to win a race. Oh, I said to Graham, I said I'll have one of those one day. So 6 years ago, I got one.
And they look so good on the track.
Oh, they do. No, it's a good old car. I really love it. Good car to drive. My wife won't drive. She said, "Get it changed to right-hand drive, and I'll drive it." I said, "No, it's staying original."
Yeah,
so,
that's what I like about it. Original.
But when it came out, we've been sitting in storage. He put the original wheels back on it.
Yeah.
The American Mustang
love
racing
wheels. Yeah.
Put a new exhaust system right through, new radio. The rest are all stock standard. So,
and you love it, don't you?
I love it. Yeah. I love me two mates. Oh no, I like me two mates here. No, we had a few laps around the track. Graham's got an XY Ford. Falcon here.
Just secretly though, Trev, I think these guys have got their eye on that car, so you better put the keys somewhere.
I got it safe in my pocket.
Well done. Thanks for coming out today.
It's good to see you.
And thanks for helping organising it today. It's a big event, and you've done a great job in the car park. You've done a great job here of lining everybody up.
No, we've been here the last 3 years helping out here, volunteer. We love it out here, and get a few laps around the track, and no, it's good.
And it's 4 seasons in one day. I don't know if you can see it on the lens, but the rain's coming down, so I'm packing up and going.
Probably Harding. See you, mate.
See you, mate.
See you.
Well, I hope you thoroughly enjoyed my coverage of the Cars, Bikes and Bands Day here at Symmons Plains Raceway in Tasmania. Can you believe this thing here started off as a garden ornament? Hey, while you're there, make sure you subscribe to my channel and stick around. There's a couple of great videos coming up. I'm sure you're going to love them. See you later.